Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. My name is Mitchell Coleman, and I am an alcoholic, and I have your daily reflections for July 26th. It's called The Worth of Sobriety, and it reads, every AA group ought to be fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions. That comes from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 160. And it reads, when I go shopping, I look at the prices, and if I need what I see, I buy it and pay. Now that I am supposed to be in rehabilitation, I have to straighten out my life. When I go to a meeting, I take a coffee with sugar and milk, sometimes more than one. But at the collection time, I'm either too busy to take money out of my purse, or I do not have enough. But I am there because I need this meeting. I heard someone suggest dropping the price of a beer into the basket, and I thought, that's too much. I almost never give $1. Like many others, I rely on more generous members to finance the fellowship. I forget that it takes money to rent the meeting room, buy the milk, sugar, and cups. I will pay without hesitation 90 cents for a cup of coffee at a restaurant after the meeting. I always have money for that. So how much is my sobriety and my inner peace worth? I've definitely heard that one before, and I always trip out on that as well, because I used to be like that too. Like, oh my gosh, I've only got $5. And then I'm like, I'm not remembering that this place is my new bar, pretty much. You know, this is where I get my medicine. This is where I get the help that I need to stay sober. That and my higher power. But, you know, the program for me is pretty vital to mine. But yeah, if I can't put $1 in, that's pretty cheap in my opinion, because wow, I would spend like $4.75 at a bar for a beer, just one beer. And if I'm not able to pay $1, put $1 into the donations, the collections, that's pretty bad. But you know, I think we could all afford that. Of course, there's times where you can't, and it's good. But I mean, you're in there drinking the coffee. You're gaining way more than $1's worth, or whatever amount it is you're putting in. But I would like to also maybe figure out some things to raise money for my hall. Not like it needs it, but that's where I could get more involved in talking to the business people in the group. But I haven't done one of these in a while. It's been a minute. Just wanted to touch on that. If anyone is out there that pays attention to any of my videos, I'm sorry, I've just gotten busy, and I also would like to apologize to some of the people if I send these videos to you and you don't like them. I'm not trying to do anything or bug you or bother you. I truly just want to help people. That's really all I'm wanting to do, and it helps me as well. Because maybe a couple weeks ago I had sent one of my videos to someone that I really don't send them to too often, and I got some very negative feedback about he doesn't want to see any of that. It's he's never watched any of them, and not that I care, but it did hurt my feelings. And he's just like, stop sending me them. Send me videos of you playing the guitar, though. I like that stuff. So I was pretty that's life, and I know this. People aren't going to like it. And the person said he's going through his own struggles. So maybe I struck a chord with that. But all I wanted to do was help, and I guess you just got to let that go, because then I felt pretty awkward about it, because I don't know, I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes. So either way, I'm sorry, and I hope this does help anyone, because I just really want to help people. Again, that's it. I want to help everyone I possibly can, and if you're struggling with this, that's the whole reason I want to send it to you. I'm not trying to assume you're doing anything. I'm also proud of myself, and I like to share that with people. But that's me. I also have there's two other readings, July 24th and 25th, that I wanted to read real quick, because I didn't have enough time, so I'm going to kind of throw these in this video as well. This one's called Helping Others, which I've been lagging on. But it's the whole reason I like doing any of these. It's July 24th was, our very lives as ex-problem drinkers depend upon our constant thought of others and how we may help meet their needs. Self-centeredness wasn't my problem. All my life, people had been doing things for me, and I not only expected it, but I was ungrateful and resentful they didn't do it more. Why should I help others when they were supposed to help me? If others had troubles, didn't they deserve them? I was filled with self-pity, anger, and resentment. Then I learned that by helping others with no thought of return, I could overcome this obsession with selfishness. And if I understood humility, I would know peace and serenity. No longer do I need to drink. Love that one. Very selfish. Everything that I used to do in my addiction was selfish. Help me with this, help me with that. And you know, I still sometimes can get in that mindset, but it's a tough one to get out of. I'm trying to speed through some of these, and I'm sorry, I got to get ready for work here soon too. Also, July 25th was a good one. Those who still suffer. For us, if we neglect those who are still sick, there's unremitting danger to our own lives and sanity. That comes from the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 151. And it continues, I know the torment of drinking compulsively to quiet my nerves and my fears. I also know the pain of white-knuckled sobriety. Today, I do not forget the unknown person who suffers quietly, withdrawn and hiding in the desperate relief of drinking. I ask my higher power to give me his guidance and the courage to be willing to be his instrument to carry within me compassion and unselfish actions. Let the group continue to give me the strength to do with others what I cannot do alone. And that is seriously the whole point of me wanting to make these videos and help people. Speaking of which, I've got to call someone that a good friend of mine who is probably day 5 of sobriety now, and he's had some struggles, and I said I would give him a call, and I will. It's just things get busy, but man, that is the whole point, wanting to help others and not forgetting. That's what step 12 is all about, and I want to help everyone I possibly can, because you guys are helping me, and I need all the help I can get. Just like all of us, we're not perfect. We're all just doing this one day at a time. We are just figuring out as well as we can how to get through life, and every day I'm learning something different. It's quite a trip. So again, I'm sorry if I've bugged anyone with my videos. I am also very thankful for the people that watch them and comment and give me likes and stuff, because I really appreciate that stuff. It lets me know it is doing something. And again, if you could subscribe or share this with someone you feel it might help, that would be great for me, and I appreciate it. Also, I wanted to end with this cool quote. I've been reading a bunch of cool stuff from this book called The Ego is the Enemy. Just finished it, by Ryan Holiday. Wow, that's a game changer too. Really amazing book and author, and I highly suggest that book. But this is a quote from Marcus Aurelius, which is, he's got his own book, Meditations. I'm sure you guys have heard the name before. Very smart individual. But it reminds me of us helping each other and trying to stay in that mindset of helping each other, because in turn we're really helping ourselves, which is just like recovery. And this quote is pretty cool. It's, constantly think of the universe as a single living being comprised of a single substance and single soul, and how all things issue into the single perception of this being, and how it accomplishes all things through a single impulse, and how all things work together to cause all that comes to be, and how intricate and densely woven is the fabric formed by their interweaving. That's from his Meditations 440, the interconnectedness of everything, and it works with everything, not just sobriety. I was just talking to my girlfriend about that, how really this is all just life. All these rules that I get from recovery is really just a little part of life in general. These are all great rules to just live life by. Because for a little bit I was thinking, man, life is just like recovery. It's like, no, recovery is like life. So we learn all this stuff, whether you're in recovery or not. They teach you all the proper tools that you can use to live a great life and be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. And that's what we're doing every single day, is trying to become that better person than we were yesterday. And the fact that we have another chance to do it today is amazing. And I need to stay in that mode. You know, it's easy to get out of it, and I need to get back on making these videos because they do help me, and I just love all of you guys. And remember, it's one day at a time. Let's not get too stressed out or overbear ourselves with the burden of never drinking or using again. We could do it. Just do it today, and we got this. And I love you all very much, and thank you all very much for constantly helping me stay sober. All of my friends that comment and give me messages and likes and stuff when I share my sobriety, it seriously means a lot to me. I can't express how much I care. And my friend Brian, he sent me a book that I can't wait to read. It's these little things that I absolutely love. It's so cool and makes it that much better. The promises, they all come true, and life gets truly better, even in the dark times when you don't think anything's going to change. Okay, I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day, one day at a time. Goodbye.